Yo, what's up everyone, it's Patrick, and welcome to this video. Today I'll be showing you how to unlock the Mind Trip achievement or trophy in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So the description for this says, see all 7 memory endings and play through all 4 path ends in Break On Through. This may not make any sense to you until you actually do it, but let me try to give a brief explanation so you don't get too confused along the way. When you start the mission, you're inside a helicopter that crashed into a tree. You jump out, and Adler tells you to grab an M16. You can actually grab whatever weapon, that part doesn't matter. You basically go through this scenario a total of 4 times with some slight variations in each one. There will always be a room that you'll be at the end of each scenario. That room is basically the memory ending that the achievement or trophy is referring to. Being that they said you need to see all 7 and you only do a scenario 4 times in the mission, you actually have to do this mission twice. If you already done this mission once, you'll know throughout the mission Adler will give you specific instructions. In the first playthrough, the gist of what you have to do is basically you have to listen to all of Adler's instructions. I'm assuming most people who do it the first time probably have done that, in which case you can basically skip past the first half of this video. I have a time written on screen for you so you can skip to the second playthrough, and then that part of the video will show you what you need to do. If you know you didn't listen to Adler, or you're not sure, or you just straight up haven't done the mission yet, then just keep watching. So starting off the mission, grab a gun, kill these guys, and make your way to the other end of the field. You don't actually have to kill all of them. The main thing is you just have to get to the other end of the field and into the forest. But it is easier if you thin the herd a little bit as they're all shooting at you. When you go into the forest, you're going to see a ruin, and Adler will say,
"The path split near a ruin, so you took the right fork, not the trail to the left."
As I said earlier, make sure you listen to Adler. Don't even think about doing something else. Don't try it. Don't even look that way. You'll probably mess it up. Just listen to him and go right. You'll come across some American soldiers who are quietly trying to take out enemies, which you can try and sneak up on them and kill them with your knife, but I didn't have the patience for that. When that's done, go further down following the river kind of, but stay to your left. You'll see a cave. Go in there. Make your way through the cave, taking out all the guys along the way.
That's when you discovered BC soldiers meeting with Silver Lady. Yes, pal. That was the door into the Soviet bunker.
You eventually come across this red door, go through, go down the hallway, and into this room at the end. This is the first memory ending. The whole mission is basically just some hypnosis technique that Adler is trying to use on Bell to extract a certain piece of information out of his memory. It doesn't really work out too well, and when it doesn't work, he basically says, let's start over, and sends you back to the field in the beginning, which is why you have to do it a total of 4 times in this mission. In the second scenario, you'll be given a bow. You won't be in the middle of a firefight this time. The enemy actually doesn't even know you're there at first, so you can silently take them out with your bow until they catch you. But just like before, the main objective is to get through the field and into the forest again. By the way, most of the enemies you're going to encounter are actually to the left, that they're actually in the field. So if you try to stay to your right, you can actually avoid most of them, but there are a couple of them in that house all the way in the back corner, so just watch out for those guys. When you come across the ruin again, Adler will say,
"The path split near a ruin, so you took the well-traveled trail on your left, not toward the waterfall on the right."
This time, you're going to go left. Once again, to not deviate from the instructions. Take out these guys, continue further down, and cross the bridge. When you reach the other end of the bridge, Adler will say,
"At the fork, you followed the road right toward the sound of gunfire."
So go right, you'll come across a firefight in a village-like area. Just make your way through the village while taking out the enemies. When you reach a certain point in the village, a friendly chopper will come and basically destroy the structure in front of you. It will create a path for you to walk through, go down the path, and on the other side of it will be another red door. Go through that, and you'll be in a dark room with 2 projectors. Turn on one of the projectors and cycle through the slides until you see this red thing. I don't know if you could tell, but it's half of the red door you keep seeing. So it goes without saying you should turn on the other projector, cycle through the slides until you get the other half. When both halves are displayed on the projectors and are combined, it turns into an actual door that you can open. Follow the hallway into the room directly in front of you. This is the second memory ending, by the way, and it'll send you back to the beginning for the third time, and you'll start with a grenade launcher in this one. For the third time, make your way through the field and into the forest. When you end up at the ruins again, Adler will say,
The path split near a ruin, so you took the well-traveled trail on your left, not toward the waterfall on the right.
So go left. Cross the bridge, you'll end up at another fork in the road, and Adler will tell you,
You went left in the fork, not right.
so go left again, you'll be on a ridge and be given a sniper rifle. You can't really do much here except just wait it out and, of course take out some of the guys below you until they let you continue. Where you continue is when you're given an option to call in a napalm strike. You're going to call it on that building where it says clear. Once the napalm strike does its thing, you're going to make your way down, head towards the building you just burned down, and conveniently enough, in the back of that building, there's a red door, once again, which is also somehow still standing. Try to open it. The door appears to be stuck, but if you turn around, you also have somehow ended up on the other side of it. This part of the mission is pretty annoying but straightforward. You just keep following the hallway and going through red doors. They make you do this a lot longer than they made you do it the other time, so it's going to seem like an endless loop, but I promise it does end at some point. Like I said, just keep following the hallways, go through any red doors that you see. There's also some slightly weird part of the hallway where the walls around you start closing in. You actually have to crouch down in order to walk through it. But when you finally make it to the end, which is this room, Perseus will start talking, but he'll stop midway and kind of glitch. It's not really a glitch, it's the design of the game to make it seem like one. Just head to the back of the room, use the computer, and select all the options until it sends you to the next part. This is the third memory ending, by the way. Alright, now we're in the fourth and final scenario. You're probably sick of it by now. I know Adler is, because he actually sends you straight to the red door.
Next part. The bunker door was right there at the ruins, Bell. You went in.
Open the door, go through the hallway into the room at the other end. This is the fourth memory ending. Sit in the first chair, and the ending cutscene says mission will begin. I'm actually going to cut this out of the video because we have a second playthrough to do. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be at the time that I'm recording this commentary, but I'm sure it's long enough so I could do without the cutscenes. If you want to see this mission being played out at a normal speed, nothing edited out, and all the cutscenes, I actually have another video on that. Maybe I'll link in the description or something. But this isn't the video for it. On your end, you should sit through the cutscene though, as it is part of the mission. Just wait for the cutscene to end until they send you back to the safe house. Then you could go back to the main menu and play the mission again. Okay, here we go. Playthrough number 2. So what we're going to do different from the first playthrough is basically not listen to Adler. We're starting back at the first scenario where you're given no weapon, and Adler will tell you to pick up an M16. It doesn't matter what weapon you pick up, although I will say there is an MP5 on the ground. Just like the first playthrough, make your way through this field of enemies and into the forest on the other side. When you reach the ruins, Adler will say,
The path split near a ruin, so you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
Remember, we're not listening to him, so you're going to go left. Take out these guys and just keep going. When you get near a bridge, he's going to tell you to take the zip line. Obviously, do not listen to him. You're going to cross the bridge instead. Continue down the path, and you encounter this firefight village scenario once again. Kill the enemies, make your way through the village. This is your second playthrough, so you should know what to do here. Once the friendly chopper comes in and does its thing, go down the path that it was just shooting at, where you'll find a red door on the other side. Go through a door, you're going to end up in this random room. This is the fifth memory ending, as the first 4 were already done in the first playthrough. Just sit down in the chair to continue.
I don't understand anything he's saying.
Scenario number 2, where you get the bow. You already know what to do here. When you reach the ruins, Adler will say,
The path split near a ruin, so you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
So of course you're going to go left. Once again, do not take the zip line, just cross the bridge. Take the path to the left. Now you're going to do this part again where you're pinned on the ridge with a sniper rifle. Just wait, take out some enemies below in the meantime until you get the option to call in a napalm strike. Pull it on that building that says clear. Make your way down towards the building that is burned down. Naturally, the red door is in the back of that building that's still standing. Open the door and you'll be in a lab. Go to the end of the hallway and at the end there is a window here. If you choose to open it, you will somehow end up on the other side of it. Turn around and sit in the chair to continue. This is the 6th memory ending. Scenario number 3, the grenade launcher. You already know what to do here. When you reach the ruins, Adler will say,
The path split near a ruin, so you took the right fork, not the trail to the left.
so of course you're going to go left. This one's a bit weird. When you reach the bridge, you are in fact going to take the zip line. Once you get off the zip line, in front of you to your right, you're going to see this big statue. Not the stone face as the Adler, the actual statue of the guy standing. If you go towards it, you'll see a trap door. Open it to go down. You're going to be in a tunnel. Make your way through a tunnel. You're basically just walking around, making your way further into the tunnel, waiting for something to attack you. Do not fight back. You're actually supposed to die here. And you know what? I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to let the video play.
Tunnel? Okay, you pulled out your sidearm and flashlight. Stop lying, Bell. Start again and tell me how you met Perseus.
Alright, so when you die, attempt to open the red door and it'll just be stuck. Just turn around and it turns out you're already on the other side. Go through the endless series of hallways and red doors. You eventually end up in this room. Go to the other side of the room where you'll find the chair that you can sit on. This will continue the mission into scenario number 4. That was actually the 7th and last memory ending, by the way. Don't go anywhere yet. Just a little bonus if you haven't done so yet. I'm going to show you how to unlock another trophy or achievement called the Red Door. You also might not have unlocked the Mind Trip trophy or achievement yet. Don't worry, that will pop up if you keep going. You'll even see mine in a second. So this is the part where you get skipped straight ahead to the Red Door at the ruins.
Next part. The bunker door was right there at the ruins, Bell. You went in.
Do not go through it. Instead, take the path to the left, and as you walk, these red doors are going to seemingly fall from the sky in front of you. Do not go through any of those either. Just keep walking. Eventually, they'll teleport you to another room. When you're in this room, now you don't have a choice as you can't go anywhere. Just go through a door. Go down the hallway into the last room and sit on the chair to get the last cutscene to finish the mission. By the way, there's my Red Door trophy achievement. So hopefully you have both Mind Trip and Red Door by now. If you don't for Mind Trip, maybe you messed up one of the playthroughs and have to redo it. I did point out what all 7 memory endings were supposed to look like. So hopefully you got all those. Red Door wasn't as complicated and should have only taken a couple minutes at the end. So everyone should at least have that unless you went through one of the doors accidentally. Anyways, hope you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. Catch you later. Peace.